So is the king or the queen back? I can't tell if Godzilla's a king or. Ah, this movie. Godzilla 1998. The worst thing that ever happened to the name Godzilla. I'll tell you why. So first off, like the intro, is he a king or a queen? I mean, this one, they're like, oh, he can lay eggs, and he's a female, and then he's this, and it's just like, why would you do that? Because it just bothered me as a It just bothered me. That's all it is. I mean, it didn't take me away from the movie. It just kind of bothered me. It's like, okay, they didn't explain the point of why if he's a male or female. So anyway, I just want to get it off my chest. And yes, I did love this as a kid because I'm like, oh my god, Godzilla, yay! Now I watched it a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, this is pretty bad. And I'll start off with the actors. Matthew Broderick is Ferris Bueller. I don't care who he plays. He can play anybody. The Flash, Superman, whatever. He is still Ferris Bueller. He is still Bueller. I don't care what you say. Every time I look at him, I'm like, oh, there's Ferris Bueller. I saw him in Tower Heist, and I'm like, there's Ferris Bueller. It's one of those roles that you just like, I can't unsee him from being that role. Because I don't prefer Matthew Broderick as Matthew Broderick. I prefer him as Ferris Bueller. When I watched The Producers, which was horrible, I'm like, there's Ferris Bueller. It's just a thing. So, first off, Godzilla in this movie is not Godzilla. It's not Godzilla. I mean, come on. In Godzilla, I think Final Wars, they named this monster Zilla. That's what it is. It's not even Godzilla. It's just a monster. His face is not flat. It's like long. And he crouches like this, like he's old. He doesn't even breathe acid. He breathes like a wind and then becomes fire. It's like, what the fuck? I don't really curse, but seriously. What the hell? That's not even Godzilla. And seriously, here's the thing that bugs me. Missiles kill him. Missiles killed him. How many times in Godzilla movies does he get hit by a missile and he's just like, oh, missile, ow. And this one's like, missile, and he dies. But first off, this monster is not Godzilla. It's not Godzilla. So, the next part I couldn't stand, took me away from the movie, was the love story between Nico and Audrey, the most annoying character. Well, not the most annoying character, but one of. It was awkward. I was sitting there going, this is so awkward. I'd rather watch Twilight. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I was thinking that I was watching them. It's pretty awkward. And it was really bad. The acting was really off and nowhere land. And I was kind of cringing. Audrey, I don't know her acting name, but whew, it's terrible. I think she's better as a newscaster. Actually, I don't think she's actually better than a newscaster. And the other thing that bothered me was Nico studied worms and not lizards. So I'm like, why would you have a guy who studies worms and have the hardest last name and not study lizards? So, now this is the thing that really bugged me. Roman Emmerich directed Independence Day, which I hold dear to my heart, even though it has some really bad plot points and it's a little corny. I love it. I love Independence Day. It's one of those movies that everybody kind of hates, but it's like a group of people that love it. I'm one of them. I love Independence Day. Watch it as a kid. I still watch it. Like, yeah, America. I just get like that. But the thing that bugged me is that you can tell it's an Emmerich movie because it's like target locked on, and then they start celebrating Like, yeah, like in Independence Day, but you don't know the target has been destroyed. And it has those radars where it's like, Eagle 1, Box 2, and it shows it. Just like Independence Day. It bugged the heck out of me. It's like, dude, seriously? You can do something different. It's not that hard to have a different view of the radar or whatever. And it's just like, Emmerich, come on. Seriously? Come on, you could have done something way different. Plus, there were a couple shots where I'm like, Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park. In the taxi, and the turning, you see the dinosaur going like that. Yep. Just like Godzilla in the taxi, looking. Godzilla's right behind them running. And it's like, all they really needed to add was much go faster, much go faster. That's all they needed to add. And I've been like, that is exactly from Jurassic Park. And then, so they probably thought, how can we have a third act to this movie? Oh, I know. Let's take raptors. Yeah. So they pretty much ripped off, not really ripped off, but kind of ripped off the raptor scene from Jurassic Park. I'm doing this kind of thing like a dinosaur. And it's not quite like it, but there's a couple times when like that is just like the raptors. Like when they bang on the door and they run to the door, all they need to do was bang into the door and go. And up. It would have been exactly like Jurassic Park. It bothered me. I mean, it's a thing if you pay homage, but they'll almost take exactly from other movies. It bothers the hell out of me. And it just took me away from the movie. This movie could have been great if there wasn't these small things that bothered people. And I think that's why it was so bad. I mean, I watched it and I'm like, it's probably stupid things that really bother people. And it was stupid things. And I'm sitting there going, this is taking me away from the movie. But it should not take me away from the movie. But it is. And it's kind of sad. The thing I did like was Hank Azaria. I thought he was funny. I thought he was hilarious. He's the only character I really cared about because I thought he was the only character that actually acted in the movie. He had some good chuckles. I mean, there was nothing really else to say about that was enjoyable. Was him. And the first time you do see Godzilla, I was like, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, the shaking, the earthquakes, and that was pretty cool. I gotta say, I like the shots. I like the way it was filmed. I was like, okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Now, if this movie was just called something else, like a monster movie, I would have given it a higher rating. Instead of a 20 out of 100, 20%. Yeah, it's really low. I'll go up 25, maybe 30%. If this was just a standalone monster movie, I think people would have not gotten upset about it as they did with this one. Because they got the title, Godzilla. And got all this stuff. If everything else was wrong with it, I think it wouldn't have a higher rating because it wasn't Godzilla. It was just some giant monster roaming in New York. That's my opinion. That's what I think was going to happen. So, all in all, some good chuckles from Hank Azaria. He was pretty funny. John Reno was pretty good. The accent was kind of like, I don't think even you could just be John Reno and you'd be okay. You could still be Leon the Professional. Like I said, the first scene with Godzilla was pretty cool, but the script was horrible. Acting was bad. Every time I see him at the Broderick, it's Ferris Bueller. It's a horrible movie. I did enjoy it as a kid, but this is not Godzilla. It's just a waste. I give it a 25 out of 100, maybe even a 30 if I'm nice. So, my review, Godzilla 1998. What do you guys think about Godzilla 1998? Did you like it? Were like, okay, if this was a standalone movie, maybe it would have been better. What do you guys think? Comment below and tell me about it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Or there's really nothing that can come after you in this movie because you could just get a missile and just kill Godzilla. So, but please subscribe. That would be awesome.